Good morning, students. How are you today? Today our theme of the lesson is ecological problems, the protection of nature, International Organization for the Protection of the Environment, greenhouse effect. Aims of the lesson: to develop students' monologue speech using new expressions, the formation of an idea about the world, about the common problems facing humanity in the 21st century, systematization and generalization of students' knowledge on the topic, expected results. Students know general information about the theme. They understand ecological problems and the protection of nature, and they can use their taken knowledge in oral speech.
Mary Mac's mother's making Mary Mac marry me. My mother's making me marry Mary Mac. Will I be so merry when Mary is taking care of me? Will I always be so merry when I marry Mary Mac?
It's our warm-up activity. You should repeat after the author. Okay, I want to give you some information about today's our theme. Okay, our planet is on the verge of a global ecological catastrophe. How do you see this? Acid rain, global warming, air and water pollution, destruction of wildlife are the problems that threaten human life on Earth. Who is to blame for the disaster? How do you think? The answer is simple. It's us. We'll have to give a general idea of the ecological situation on our planet and try to highlight the most dangerous tendencies that have deadly consequences for us. In conclusion, we'll try to find possible ways of solving some of environmental problems. Our planet, the Earth. Our planet, the Earth, is only a tiny part of the universe, but nowadays it's the only place where we can live. Situation on a global scale. People always polluted their surroundings, but until now pollution was not such a serious problem. People lived in rural areas and didn't produce such amount of polluting agents that would cause a dangerous situation in a global scale. Our environment problem today. Owing to the development of overcrowded industrial highly developed cities, which put huge amounts of pollutants into surrounds, the problem has become more and more dangerous. Today our planet is in serious danger. Acid rains, global warming, air and water pollution, and overpopulation are the problems that threaten human lives on the earth. Organism protection. In order to understand how air pollution affects our body, we must understand exactly what this pollution is. The pollutants that harm our respiratory system are known as particulates. Particulates are the small solid particles that you can see through rays of sunlight. They are products of incomplete combustion in engines. For example, internal combustion engines, road dust and wood smoke. Dust tons. Factories emit tons of harmful chemicals. These emissions have disastrous consequences for our planet. They are the main reason for the greenhouse effect and acid rains. pollution problems. And even greater threats are nuclear power situation. We all know how tragic the consequences of the Chernobyl disaster are. It is necessary to protect our country, I think. Do you? We can recycle our wastes, persuade enterprises to stop polluting activities, because it is apparent that our careless use of fossil fuels and chemicals is destroying this planet, and it is now more than ever apparent that at the same time we are destroying our bodies and our future. Here you can see some more tips for protecting the environment. First of all, freeze leftovers. Take away food and fresh products that you are not going to eat before they spoil. Second, if you use food waste as fertilizer, you will recycle nutrients and lessen the effects of climate change. Third is turn off the lights you don't need and unplug electrical household appliances when you are not using them. Fourth, fill up your washing machine and forget the clothes dryer and hair dryer, better in the open air. Fifth, don't spend more than 5 or 10 minutes showering, no more full bathtubs. Sixth is buy products with little packaging. Seventh, put down carpets to keep the house warm. Eighth, don't rinse the dishes before putting them in the dishwasher. Ninth, avoid preheating the oven unless it is essential. Tenth, insulate windows and doors and adjust the thermostat for summer and winter. 11th, download electricity, water and telephone bills, etc. from the internet and ask to go paper-free. 12th, replace old electrical household appliances with others more energy efficient. How do you see here? First task for you. You should match the words with their definitions. It is easy, I think, yes? Okay, next task is you should choose the most suitable word for each space. Here you can see the text, and after the text you can see the suitable words. And third task and last one is fill in the gaps with words derived from the words in brackets. You should fill gaps with suitable words. You should change the words if it is necessary. Okay, it's time to reflection. You should answer the questions. And you should write down answers on your copy books and send on Platonus or on WhatsApp. Okay, thank you for your attention. Our lesson today is over. Goodbye.